Hi guys, it's Archivist here with another top 5. This time around I will be taking a look at the best games from any genre to come out in the first half of the year. It's a shame Grand Theft Auto 5 hadn't come out this early, because I have no doubt that would have held a place on the list, possibly first place. Although still we have been treated to some great titles so far. Let's take a look at my top 5.
Number 5.
At number 5 on this list comes the critically acclaimed Heart of the Swarm expansion to StarCraft 2. Although many of the new features come free to players in a patch, the true gold of this title comes in the form of the campaign mode. Following Sarah Kerrigan, the former Queen of Blades, players lead the Zerg masses against anything that would stand in their way.
Number 4.
Following the Swarm comes the action-packed slashfest that is Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. This game may be named after the narratively driven Metal Gear series, however Platinum Games instead chose to focus primarily on the fast-paced gameplay, giving the player the ability to direct exactly where Raiden's high-frequency blade will strike. Tactically dismembering foes is key to success, and it's also deeply satisfying.
Number 3.
Grabbing bronze is God of War Ascension for PlayStation 3. I noted in my review that this game was weak in terms of narrative, however the variety in combat along with formidable graphics make this game worthy of the top 5 list. Kratos may have taken a few chill pills this time around, but he still knows how to take an enemy down in style, be it a fire-breathing manticore or a gigantic Hecatoncheires.
Number 2.
Many of you may have wanted The Last of Us to be at the top of this list, and if it wasn't for the game that took its place, it certainly would have been. The Last of Us gained this position on the list by creating a believable guardian relationship between main characters Joel and Ellie. Developer Naughty Dog decided to limit ammo availability, which really adds to the looming sense of doom. Protecting a child becomes even harder when you don't have a bullet in your gun.
Number 1.
At number 1 on this list comes the masterpiece that is Bioshock Infinite. This is a title that I believe truly deserved the hype that came with it. Unlike some, however, I don't think the strengths of the game come so much in the story as they do in the graphics and gameplay. As I mentioned in my review, the graphics are not so technically impressive as much as they are artistically jaw-dropping. I also felt that the general combat was refreshingly original for a first-person shooter. The addition of Vickers to the general weaponry gives fighting a dynamic edge, especially when those vigors can be combined to create lethal outcomes. Although it is certainly worth mentioning Elizabeth, as she was an excellent sidekick character, I didn't care as much about her as I did for Ellie from The Last of Us. Still, the package overall is definitely worth taking first place on the list. That was my top 5 list of 2013 games for the first half of the year. If you disagree or agree, feel free to comment below. As always, thanks for watching, and see you next time.